This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Welcome back, everybody. Woodness goodness. I'm your host, Graham, and we're actually joined by a red-tailed hawk right up there. Where is she? Look at that. Oh, there it is. Anywho, it's gonna be a good day. We've been slowly trying to get this railing up on the deck. Reason being is I'm a dad with two young girls, and well, in order for them to come and enjoy themselves here with my wife, we have to create some safety standards, some protocols of sorts. Last time we were here, we tried using a saw to cut our railing. It proved to be very difficult, and the blade was binding, it wasn't good, and ultimately I don't want to lose a hand, so we stopped and started doing things on the inside. But online shopping prevails, and I got myself a special aluminum / metal blade that we're going to throw on the miter saw and cut these handrails, because once the handrails are up we can do the wiring. So let's get after it. This thing's heavy, man. This thing's real heavy. I'm hoping we have the tool to get this blade off. If not, we'll have to spin it with our hands. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna be fine. Let's take a look at this blade here. Ooh, look at that. I think it's like a $30 blade versus like an $80 to $100 one if you got like a brand name, but we'll see. There she be. The threads on miter saws are backwards, so lefty is tighty and righty is loosey. It's not good for a semi-professional amateur to be challenged like that. What's funny is this blade says it's meant for metal and plastic. It's like two of the most opposite things is what it seems to me. You know, like metal is very hard, plastic is soft. But anyhow, more teeth the better. I almost forgot I got extra solar cable so we can plug in our array, get our battery charged, because we're going to be using power to make cuts. Don't worry, your little hearts. We are going to get this in conduit, but I want to get the inside of the cabin done first. That is my priority now. Let's see what we're pulling in. We're pulling in 360 watts. All right, inverter's on, connected to the big battery, 280 amp hour. That thing's huge. Okay. Well then, let's see how she cuts today. We're actually going to start off by redoing this cut because it's terrible, and then we'll see what happens after that. All right, you guys ready for all the marbles? Well, it's still sparking a bit. Is that normal?
That might actually be the worst sound anyone's ever heard. I apologize that it sounds that bad. So from now on, I'm going to play music while I cut metal with that saw. So you never, ever, ever, ever have to listen to that again. All right, back to the video.
The angles are going to be the hardest part because I have to go flat stock. And cutting that flat bit, if anyone's ever cut metal, that's the hardest part. Whereas normally it'd be nice if I could put it upright, but it wouldn't be as accurate, I don't think, with my 45. Just warning, black metal railing is hot in Virginia. Much better. So now I find my corner. Looks good. And the next move would be to mark these bad boys halfway down and cut them. I'm using a black marker, but I can see it. And so now I can cut down this way, which will be way easier. Okay, see how much easier this is now that I'm going vertically through it. I think it's gonna be easier. Yeah, I'd say that was a lot easier. Okay, here we go. Okay. Way better. 10 out of 10. Actually, you know what? It's an 8.5 out of 10. It still takes a second to cut. And so now these will be almost full pieces all the way across, which is good. That's what we want. All right, we got a bit of a problem here. I knew I was forgetting something when I left the house. Might be hard to tell, but there's a burr all the way on the underside of each cut, you know what I mean? And you got this burr that I need to file down, but I don't have a file. of any kind. I mean, I guess I could stick them together and then follow them at the end, but I think that would be harder, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can still get them up, and if we find it's a bother, we can take them out and file them down, you know? Okay. So because this is a side mount post, these are the posts they gave me for the corners. I guess it's just the style. You can get two different styles, and this is the style I got for whatever reason. So they give you the drill bits, including a tap to tap threads into these holes that we're about to drill. All right, and now we tap it. Now we tap it with this special tapping bit. It's got threads on it, so it's kind of like a tap and die, or die and tap, or whatever they call it. All right, nice and straight. Whoa, okay, that worked. Okay, pretty good. I will say, working with metal is different. It's a challenge because it's a little more permanent, I guess you could say, you know? Like it doesn't want to move at all. Whoa, tree sap, that smells good. Basically what's happening, this post is getting sucked in a little bit. So when I push it out and screw these posts in, it'll kind of straighten that puppy out. Unfortunately, I gotta cut it again. Boop, right here. Oh man, yeah, this handrail stuff takes a while. It's not as fast as I thought it was gonna be. I'm trying to make these videos as fun as possible. Sometimes it's just hard. It's hard. Oh. Comes a train. I also need like a longer drill bit because I'm pushed up against the posts and it's making me go in at an angle, which is not good. But I don't have any other long bits with me for whatever reason. Well, I can't be dropping screws. Okay. Now we just have to measure from this one to the last one. Okay. 50 inches. Sadly, I gotta cut through another full one. We're gonna get this rail up and wire it just to see what it looks like. I need a change of scenery to keep me going. All right. Well, let's try and throw some wire in here. I think this is gonna be slightly difficult. I just need a change of scenery. I'm dying here. Swage tensioner and cable with hydraulic crimper. What is this? What the heck does swage mean? That's a new one. Look at this, black wire. That's pretty good. Pretty attractive. Maybe we'll just do one wire. I think what's hard about it is you got to take your time, and that is something I'm not good at. So that's it. You pull it tight, and apparently you have to have these adhesive washers on the end ones for some reason. So I guess we'll do that. I'm not sure why, but we'll follow the directions as best we can. Yeah. Do that. Oh man, what is going on? What the heck? All right guys, I see what I did here. So, because you have to have room to tighten, I measure actually from the end of the line here, and then I measure back 5/8 of an inch. So basically right where I crimped that thing on, I have to cut it. Thank God they give you extras. Then I put this on here. This thing's fun, but it's slow, so I gotta kind of like get it in there. So basically this just clamps that. interior pin to it. See? Let me show you. So essentially, this threaded bit is what goes into, like, we'll call it your T-nut, which are these things. This goes at the end of your post. It's got threads in it, and as you turn it with an Allen key, it sucks these threads in tight to the post, and that's what gives you your tension. So, but we can do this and then put it through the post because it fits through the holes, and then tighten it from the other side. Oh, little by little. Okay. That's pretty good though, eh? Well, guess we can do a couple more. Ah. Man, we're not having good luck with birds. Look at something, got a bird here. It's all these feathers, bright red feathers. It almost looks like a woodpecker maybe? Those woodpecker feathers? Oh, what are we learning? Well, we're learning when we take our time, things ultimately start to get better. Every one we do, we get better on the next. I like building cabins to the 80th percent. This is gonna be a hard one to get to 100%. Really hard. I basically got 4 up. I'm gonna show you what I do, just so you can kind of see it up close. I'm getting better at it. 4 times the charm. So first I weave all the wire through the posts, left to right, doesn't matter. I've been going from left and putting my first tightener or stop or whatever you want to call it on the right. Feed it on the other side. Unscrew this. Oh, don't lose it. Put it all the way through that. And this crimps it. See, locked on there. And then I screw this on just enough, about like that. That way you still have about 1/2 inch to tighten it even more. That goes in that end. Pull that tight, mark it at the very end here, and then go 5/8 of an inch from that. So like 1/2 inch, 5/8, throw it right in there. Get your washer ready. Get one more of these. They call it sage, but I call it crimp. See, like that. Put it in here. Find it. And thread it. We have an Allen key here. Allen key goes in. Doesn't it? Yes. And pulls it the rest of the way. There you have it. Not bad. one of the day. It's 5 o'clock. So I put the washer with the adhesive already on it. Actually, sometimes I keep the backing on it because we don't want to put that washer on yet. It gives us room to tighten it one last time. So when the washer's on there, the little tightener thing does not fit in that hole anymore. And we just crimp this. Oh. Bring this bad boy in there. Find the thread. Found the thread. Put this in here. Give it a tighten. And bring that in the washer. And there we have it. One whole side done. Only took all day. Well, we did some handrail too. And we also spent some time getting frustrated. You know, just the basics. Actually, the only regret I have on this deck is now that I can't practice my golf swing. Oh no! Oh yeah! Still got it, baby! Oh! Where'd it go? Oh, you can't teach it. Well, we came here thinking we would do more, but we got one side up, some handrails. It's just crazy looking at this, and this is all we did. I don't know. To me, that doesn't seem like enough, but it's like 5:30 now. So there's 10 wires total, and I think they're roughly 4 inches apart. There's the handrail. And it's a handsome looking thing, I gotta say. It looks good. Really good. But it just takes a while. It's DIY friendly, but it just takes a while. I don't know. I'm looking at this and this is like freaking me out. I can't believe it. Obviously it's gonna go a lot smoother now that I've done a little bit. And the nice thing is it still only gets 10 wires. So even though this is way further apart, it's only going to get 10 wires. So wiring the longer side is going to take just the same amount of time. These little guys are actually going to take more time if you think of it, because I have to do 10 wires there, 10 wires here, and then this little nugget here, 10 wires on that one. It's different when you're filming things and making content, trying to make it entertaining, and that's all we did. Oh, as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. I love your company. I hope you enjoy mine, and be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
When it comes to websites, I love using Squarespace to build my website. It's easy to customize, update, and packed with features to help grow your business. With Squarespace, you can showcase your services, schedule appointments, and even get paid all in one place. Their Blueprint AI website builder helps you create a fully custom site in just a few steps, tailored to your industry and goals. Need to reach your audience? Squarespace email campaigns make it simple to automate emails, nurture leads, and drive bookings with beautifully designed templates. If you're ready to build your online presence, head to squarespace.com to get a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/woodnessgoodness to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you on the next one.